Chapter 31. The Elephant, the Peacock, and the Crane. Do not assume the first good move you find is the best one possible. One day, an elephant, known for its wisdom, observed a peacock filled with pride interacting with a crane. The peacock, eager to flaunt its vibrant plumage, spread its magnificent tail under the radiant sunlight. "Behold," the peacock proclaimed, "what can you offer in comparison to this? I am adorned in the brilliance of the rainbow, while your feathers are as plain as dust." In response, the crane extended its wide wings and gracefully ascended towards the sun. "Join me if you can," the crane invited. However, the peacock, tethered by its pride, remained grounded among the common barnyard creatures, while the crane soared freely into the vast expanse of the blue sky. The wise elephant pondered the lesson in humility and the freedom that comes from embracing one's true nature. The thinking technique, "do not assume the first good move you find is the best one possible," can be associated with pride and humility in the following ways. 1. Pride. Assuming the first good move is the best can be indicative of pride. Pride may lead to a quick acceptance of one's initial idea without considering alternatives. This approach often stems from a belief that one's own judgment is superior and that there is no need to explore further. 2. Humility. On the other hand, the thinking technique encourages humility by suggesting that the first good move may not always be the best. Embracing this mindset requires acknowledging that there could be alternatives, perhaps more effective solutions. It involves being open to the possibility of improvement and understanding that one's initial idea might not be perfect. 3. Learning from mistakes. Pride may hinder the willingness to explore beyond the first good move, as it assumes infallibility. In contrast, humility recognizes the potential for errors and sees the value in exploring different options. The technique encourages learning from mistakes and continuously seeking better solutions. 4. Open-mindedness. Humility involves being open-minded and receptive to new ideas. By not assuming the first good move is the best, individuals cultivate an attitude of receptiveness and are more likely to consider various perspectives and alternatives. 5. Iterative improvement. The thinking technique aligns with the idea of iterative improvement. Humility acknowledges that there is always room for enhancement, and the best solution may evolve through a process of exploration, refinement, and consideration of multiple possibilities. Associating the thinking technique with pride and humility underscores the importance of remaining open-minded, acknowledging the potential for improvement, and being willing to explore beyond the initial solution. Humility, in this context, supports a more effective and adaptable approach to problem-solving. Pride comes before a fall, and humility before wisdom. Proverb. The fable illustrates the timeless truth embedded in the quote, that pride, as exemplified by the peacock, can lead to a metaphorical fall or limitation, while humility, embodied by the crane, paves the way for wisdom and a more liberated existence. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. C.S. Lewis. Pride makes us artificial and humility makes us real. Thomas Merton. The proud man can learn humility, but he will be proud of it. Mignon McLaughlin. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. Confucius. The greatest friend of truth is time, her greatest enemy is prejudice, and her constant companion is humility. Charles Caleb Colton. True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. Socrates. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson.